Greetings, peoples of the interwebs. Jake here, and with me is my co-host Dave, and joining us in the studio after about a year of being in space is Reverend Spaceman.
I'm
filling
Reverend
in for
Spaceman.
Jordan, because he wasn't able to make it today. So this is another edition of the Weekly Poll. So who wants to start us off?
Week number 2.
Yeah, week
right?
number 2.
Where we, just suggest things to you that you should read.
Yeah.
You should read and listen to, and it's all kinds of media, but...
yeah, books, movies, comics,
things that we enjoy.
albums.
Maybe they're not recent, but maybe they're new to us, or that we just want to recommend in general. I guess I'll kick things off. I've got an album this week. It's a fantastic album. Came out this year, maybe January, I think, by a band called Pharmakos, which sadly very few people have heard of. It's ex-guitar player for Ozzy Osbourne, tour guitarist. I don't think he was actually ever on an album. You've got Robert Trujillo from Metallica.
Really?
Yep, playing bass on the album. The drummer from Bad Religion.
He might as
Really?
well, because Metallica's not doing anything these days.
Yep.
So.
And, though I don't think they're going to let him promote it. Nobody's promoted this band, really, but except for Eddie Trunk, our fellow podcaster, who doesn't know us at all. But I met him once.
Yeah.
So he was nice. Anyway, it's a great album if you like 90s rock. It's kind of a heavier sort of Soundgarden, Alice in Chains. Their singer sounds just like Chris Cornell. I thought it was a fantastic album. Maybe my album of the year at that point. Some other things have come out, but it's taking nothing away from it whatsoever. It's a fantastic album. Not a bad song on there. Just kind of hits you from the get-go. Stays pretty heavy throughout. Last song is kind of a more ballady, kind of one facing east. You might be able to find it on YouTube. Most of what's on YouTube is just like studio clips.
Yeah.
But I liked what I heard, just Eddie Trunk talking up so much. It did not disappoint. It's maybe like $10 on Amazon.
It's not bad.
Support these guys. So I'd love to get a second album or a tour or something.
Yeah. I guess I'll go next. So recently I picked up issue number 1 of Lando.
I've read
one of
that
the
as well.
Star Wars comics that they've been releasing with Marvel.
One of the newer ones.
And I thought it was very enjoyable.
I liked it.
Because it takes place before... I think it's one of the... no, I think all of them right now take place after episode 4.
I think so.
So basically, in Lando's debut, issue number 1, he's in debt to some shady characters, naturally.
That's been a hunter sword.
That was my dog Jasper testifying as to how good the comic is with his barking.
He was welcoming back from space.
Yeah.
Dogs can read.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a really good issue. Basically, he's trying to get out of debt from these shady characters, and it involves stealing a pleasure cruiser, which seems simple enough. Like, the job is explained to him. He's like, oh, all right, easy money. However, at the very end, it turns out that that pleasure cruiser belongs to a certain very high-ranking, the highest-ranking official in all the galaxy, the Emperor. Not a very big spoiler.
So there were higher ranks than that.
Nope.
Then Emperor. It's like Emperor, President Obama,
Emperor Prime.
Emperor Prime.
But basically, but yeah. So needless to say, the following issue, I imagine, will be.
It's out. I know it's out. I can't get it.
Yeah, I
couldn't find it at our local Canadian comic establishment.
Nor did I find it at the Fandom Fest that we were at over last weekend.
They had a ton of. We probably should cover that at some point.
That was fun.
But yeah, needless to say, I imagine the next issue will be quite a fun little adventure.
I'm probably gonna stick with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, so far,
one of the better Star Wars ones. All the ones except for Darth Vader have been pretty good.
And Darth Vader's not not so much bad. It's just there's not a whole lot going on.
Artwork is amazing.
Yeah, Salvador de la Roca is fantastic.
One of my favorites. But yeah, let's keep this short.
I'm actually here to talk about a book.
What?
I did that in
Who
the first
reads
one,
books?
Yeah,
nerd.
As I discovered since the last one, as I picked on Dave for, there actually are such things as books without pictures.
What?
I know, it's
like
crazy.
a pop-up book?
No, like words.
What?
Like a bunch of words.
And they don't pop up.
Yeah, just a bunch of words on pages.
When has this been a thing?
I thought I was the only one that did that.
What is this black magic?
I know. I mean, it's black ink, but on paper.
So clearly they're like runes.
That's racist.
They're runes.
That's racist.
Written onto these pages
Well,
with black magic.
Well, the pages and the runes. It's called Gilligans Wake.
Huh.
It's
okay.
First thing you think of when you think Gilligan is Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, great
It's-
show.
I think of Vince Gilligan, Breaking Bad.
That too, but it's
So is it like, did he die?
Is he a
It's just
sorcerer?
people sitting around.
Is he a sorcerer inscribing these runes onto
Did
these
he
pages?
write the book?
He did not.
Okay, you've piqued my
He's
interest.
got
Go
off
on.
on a tangent.
Alright. Gilligan's Way, it's a book, I don't remember the author's name. He basically takes each character from Gilligan's Island and reimagines them in some way. Gilligan's a mental patient. The skipper is in World War II. That's kind of as far as I've gotten. I haven't finished the book. But I know that the professor has basically been involved in every government mishap since like the Manhattan Project. Not Dr. Manhattan, as I'm sure
Which
you were
did happen.
about to.
Which
Yeah,
did happen.
but he wasn't involved with Dr. Manhattan. And it gets a little metafictional. And they're all different stories, but they all tie together by some interaction with a person named Gil Egan.
Interesting.
And it's feel like it's kind of funny, kind of drama. Feel like metafiction. I'd check that out.
Sounds like an interesting read.
Yeah.
As baffling as it is to have no pictures.
Yeah,
I don't get it. I don't get it.
One,
But
there's one on the cover.
Okay. I'll just stare at that for countless hours.
You can
and absorb the black
By
magic
osmosis.
inside this book.
The cover is a very sexy lady, so you can just stare at it for hours.
Oh, okay. There we go. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up our weekly pull. Hopefully you all will check out these
Pharmacos, Lando, issue 1, and Gilligan's Wake.
That's right.
So you've got music and you got a lot of reading to do, so get on it.
Yeah. And until next time, everyone, cheers.